wait a minute. You're talking to me. You're talking to me.
Right out of the gate, the tone is already heated. When a judge has to remind someone not to raise their voice, that's your first clue this hearing isn't going to be routine. This is less about paperwork and more about control.
Mr. Moore? Mr. Moore?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's not shout at people. Let's not raise our voices. Here's the thing. If an attorney is telling you what the state is offering, all you have to do, if you don't want to accept the offer, just say you don't want to accept it, say you want a jury trial, and you'll get a jury trial. But your attorney can't make the state offer you something that you want them to offer you.
It's not what, no. So it's not what they offer. It's what you're lying on and trying to give me. And I know what I did. It was an argument.
Okay, so here's the
argument. It was an argument.
Then it means you need a jury trial. That's what you're saying. You want a jury trial.
It was an argument between me and my relatives.
All right, let me ask you, who's the prosecutor on this case?
On extra names onto the case. He added extra names on the, wait a minute. You're talking to me. You're talking to me.
Are you the prosecutor on the case?
You're talking to me. You said John, you just said John Moore.
Are you planning on dismissing these charges? All right, so it sounds like they're going to want a jury trial. Are you planning on offering something different than you've already offered? All right, so is your client going to accept anything or no?
He has just informed me, we talked last night, but he informed me this morning because of some of the particulars, he's not going to accept the agreement.
All right, so nothing will, it sounds as though you all are at an impasse. The state, you're saying that you're not going to offer anything differently. And defense, I'm assuming there's no counter offer, right?
No, at this I did. I made a counter offer to the state and they rejected it.
All right, so do you have all of the discovery?
I do have all of the discovery. If I could.
This moment matters. The judge is clearly explaining a basic legal right. If you reject a plea deal, the next step is a jury trial, period. But notice what's really happening here. The breakdown isn't legal, it's communication. When a defendant won't or can't engage with counsel, the entire case at a standstill.
The one thing with moving forward, and it started last night with these outbursts, I'm starting to have potentially some competency issues. I want to stop and pause before I make that decision, but I think I'll need to file a suggestion or motion that he needs to be evaluated for, I really can't communicate with him right now, Judge. And that's part of what I have to do to make sure he's competent.
All right, so is the communication issue, and I don't want to interfere with attorney-client privilege, but is the communication more of he's not accepting your advice or you don't believe he understands?
Sometimes I don't believe he truly understands.
I didn't understand, I would not respond.
Okay.
For one, don't insult me. If
All
I
right.
did not understand,
All right, he can be excused. Thank you.
Don't insult me.
All right.
And here's the turning point. When an attorney raises competency concerns, the courtroom shifts instantly. This isn't about guilt or innocence anymore. It's about whether the defendant even understands what's happening. Once that question is on the table, everything pauses and the stakes get much higher.
Can we set this for a jury trial?
You're ganging up
What
on
day?
I'm going, don't insult me. So if I do not understand the case, I would not respond. You understand that?
Yeah.
Today is.
So let me just tell you, today is Monday. If anybody thought today was not Monday, let me just tell you, today is Monday. Yes.
And I just started seeing this last night.
Okay.
And I understand. I don't know when the court's going to reset me. I would have to file a motion at this stage on the competency issue, Your Honor.
I would have no objection to that because I've had those concerns myself since I reviewed this case.
All right.
Well, and it's for me, I hadn't seen it yet, but I saw it last night for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, they're going to file a motion to have him evaluated for competency. And I will say this is the first time I've seen him be this way since he's come to court. So.
Same with me.
All right. So what we'll do, Norma, if you can set this for the second week in December, and that's to make sure that everything has been filed.
Yes, I can do December 11th.
I will follow it this afternoon, and the second week of December is perfect for me. I live to snow ski and I'm going to open it this year, the first week of December.
Okay.
So thank